Homeward Bound Daily Devotional by Ellen G. White. December, the beginning of eternity. Christ could have come before this. December 1st. Lord, will you at this time restore the kingdom to Israel? Acts chapter 1, verse 6. If all who had labored unitedly in the work in 1844 had received the third angel's message and proclaimed it in the power of the Holy Spirit, the Lord would have wrought mightily with their efforts. A flood of light would have been shed upon the world. Years ago, the inhabitants of the earth would have been warned, and the closing work completed, and Christ would have come for the redemption of his people. It was not the will of God that Israel should wander 40 years in the wilderness. He desired to lead them directly to the land of Canaan and establish them there, a holy, happy people. But they could not enter in because of unbelief. Hebrews chapter 3, verse 19. Because of their backsliding and apostasy, they perished in the desert, and others were raised up to enter the promised land. In like manner, it was not the will of God that coming of Christ should be so long delayed, and his people should remain so many years in this world of sin and sorrow. But unbelief separated them from God. As they refused to do the work which had been appointed them, others were raised up to proclaim the message. In mercy to the world, Jesus delays his coming, that sinners may have an opportunity to hear the warning and find in him shelter before the wrath of God shall be poured out. Now, as in former years, the presentation of a truth that reproves the sin and errors of the times will excite opposition. Everyone that doeth evil everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither come to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. John chapter 3, verse 20. As people see that they cannot maintain their position by the scriptures, many determine to maintain it at all hazard, and with a malicious spirit they assail the characters and motives of those who stand in defense of unpopular truth. It is the same policy which has been pursued in all ages. Elijah was declared to be the troubler of Israel, Jeremiah a traitor, Paul a polluter of the temple. From that day to this, those who would be loyal to the truth have been denounced as seditious heretics or schismatics. In view of this, what is the duty of the messenger of truth? Has God given light to his servants in this generation? Then they should let it shine forth to the world. This is your daily devotion. Thank you for listening. We hope you can join us again tomorrow. Homeward Bound.